Hello, this is Catherine Marie. You are listening to Season 2, Episode 6 of Long COVID Real Talk. The episode today, I wanted to update on how things are going with disability retirement. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that I can't work like a normal person anymore. That I try not to think about that a lot because that's one of the things about long COVID that affects me the most, because I had a really strong identity with working, and it's a thing, working identity. But I had a meeting with the company who is helping me apply for disability retirement, and it was so frustrating because I was having a hard time thinking straight, but especially having trouble with word finding. And I can't even give you a good example because I still can't think of the word that I wanted to use when I was talking to the person. I've noticed that I start using more generic terms that maybe it's possible for people to know what I'm saying. For example, I will call someone a person or a certain entity a group or something, even though it's not even close to the right thing to call them. But my brain just does not, it's just really tired, and I have been doing a little bit better because of being in the Paxlovid study. But today, after I was able to walk my dog today, and then I had to take, I think, a 2.5 hour nap. It was really kind of disheartening. I don't think I have post-exertional malaise per se, or maybe if I do, it's resolving more quickly. But anyway, I guess I don't want to ramble on about random things, but I think that when I was talking to the person from the law offices that are thankfully helping me with this process, because there's no way in hell I would be able to do this with my current brain functioning. I don't even understand the process. There are so many steps, and I'm trying to understand it as best I can, but it's just a lot, and I'm trying to figure out what the best thing is to do for myself and my family. And in the back of my mind, I just feel so frustrated because I just wish that I wouldn't even have to go through something like this, I wish I didn't have to figure out, I don't know, just I'm trying to stay positive because my brain is tired and the brain fog isn't so hot right now. Or I should say it is hot right now. I don't know. I just feel not great because it almost feels like your brain is in a prison and you can't think straight, or like usually in order to think well, your brain has to swim, and you're trying to swim while in a cage, while handcuffed or something. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just feels so restrictive, so hard to just exist if you can't think. So there are lots of things that I typically would worry about the retirement, but I suppose that the brain fog and just the fatigue, in a way, they can be considered silver lining, or the part that could be considered a silver lining is just that I don't have the energy to care or worry as much as I typically would about the quality of my life or the length of my life. Sometimes I wonder too. Just, all the big heavy question stuff. And I just need to focus on the positive things, as they call them in one of the long COVID groups on Facebook that I'm in. They call it a glimmer. So a glimmer today, or yesterday and today, was that I was able to pick up my daughter, and she was loving it, because usually I cannot pick her up at all. And she's not very big. She's quite a little thing, but I just don't have the strength usually to do it. But I was able to do it recently, and I was looking at pictures of her from when she was younger, because you know how those show up on your phone sometimes, those little montages of different times in your life. And I don't know, it just makes you realize how fast time goes, and it is frustrating to feel like I'm trapped in this brain and this body that doesn't work, and I can't do what I want to do. I can't do it, and it's so frustrating. So I think I'm just going to try to just do a meditation or something and just work on my breathing, and I don't know, just try to not feel like complete crap. But on the bright side, I walked my dog this morning, and overall I'm doing better than I was, a few days ago. But the thing that's so frustrating is you just don't know what's gonna happen in a few hours, let alone a few days. It's so hard to plan things, and it's all just really frustrating. So anyway, I think that's it for today. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again soon. Hang in there and take care. Positive feedback helps to continue attracting more people who might benefit from this podcast. If you wouldn't mind leaving a review and subscribing to the podcast, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I also love hearing from you. Please email me at longcovidrealtalk@gmail.com, or you can call or text 650-382-2217.